Stop pleasing people and be happy. Do you often prioritize the needs and wants of others before your own? Perhaps you worry about being unpopular. Perhaps you were brought up to prioritize others. Whatever the reason, if you practice, learning to prioritize your needs will come naturally. Saying no to some request rather than yes to everything will help you adjust more quickly. Set some limits, speak out, and let people know that you value their opinions. Above all, schedule some time for self-care. We'll go over all you need to know about taking the initiative and developing your ability to put others before yourself. Get comfortable in saying no. Maintain your personal boundaries and respect yourself. Start saying no if you frequently say yes to requests even when you don't want to, or when doing so will stress you out. People pleasers may experience a fear of disappointing others that has its roots in insecurity. You are wonderful, and people like you for who you are, not what you can do for them. Remind yourself of this. You don't need to offer justifications or try to talk your way out of it. It suffices to say no or thank you. Assert yourself in a kind and empathetic way. Express your needs without criticizing others. Some people mistake being forceful for being harsh, yet you may express your needs in a friendly, helpful way. While expressing your empathy for the other person and their needs, be strong when stating that you are unable to assist them. For instance, say, "I know how important it is to you that you have a good birthday cake for the celebration. I wish I could give you one, but I'm not in a position to do so right now." Delay in responding to others. Pausing before you respond gives you time to think and make the right choice. You have the option of responding yes, no, or possibly when someone asks or commands you to perform something. Even though you may feel obligated to answer yes, you don't have to. Take a moment to consider that you have a choice in how you reply when someone asks you a question. For instance, tell yourself, "I have the choice to say yes and remain, or to go home and say no," if someone asks you to work late on a project. Prioritize your needs. Your dreams, goals, and your personal responsibilities come ahead over everyone else. It can be easier to decide what to accept and what to reject if you are aware of your priorities. When faced with a difficult decision, decide what is most important to you and why. If you're unsure, make a list of your requirements or possibilities and rank them according to importance. For instance, you might place a higher priority on caring for your sick dog than going to a friend's party. Speak up when you want something. Take initiative when you want what you want. Speaking your mind is perfectly acceptable, and it need not imply making a demand. It's a tremendous improvement just to let others know that you're an individual with your own tastes. Speak up if you often try to appease people by doing what they want rather than expressing your own preferences. For instance, the next time, if your buddies desire Italian food and you prefer Korean food, let them know that. For instance, "I like to see the live performance, but I'll watch this one too." Avoid taking a stand. Without becoming irate or blaming anyone, express your needs. Be as assertive, composed, firm, and polite as you can. Put time limits on yourself when helping others. If you do decide to assist someone, at least set a time limit. Establish a time frame if you agree to assist someone. You don't need to defend your boundaries or offer justifications for why you must leave. Declare your boundaries and leave it at that. Say, for instance, I can help you between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. if someone asks you to assist them with a relocation. Help others when it won't violate a boundary. Understand where you will and will not tolerate something. Your values and boundaries are similar. They aid in your ability to ascertain your comfort levels. When someone asks you for something, you don't always have to give it to them immediately away. Let me think about that, then I'll get back to you, say. This will give you some time to consider it, assess your level of strain, and consider potential conflicts. Learn to compromise. When you can please everyone, try to find a medium ground, including you. An excellent strategy to be heard, stay within your own bounds, and find common ground with someone is to make a concession. Before expressing your own desires, pay attention to what the other person wants. Find a solution that satisfies the needs of both of you and no one feels neglected. For instance, if your friend wants to go shopping, but you want to go cycling, go riding while your friend shops. Build your self-esteem. You'll stand up for what you want if you feel good about yourself. Your value as a person is not determined by what others think of you or by their approval. It originates solely from you. Be around positive individuals and be aware of your own self-esteem issues. Stop criticizing yourself for your errors and pay attention to how you speak to yourself, such as by labeling yourself unlikable or a failure. Be kind to yourself as you would your best friend, and learn from your mistakes. Be sympathetic, understanding, and tolerant. If you are a people pleaser, this frequently manifests as low self-esteem. Stop making excuses. In the end, you only have to worry about pleasing yourself. You only require your own approval. Some people are simply impossible to please, despite your best efforts. To make others like you or approve of you, you cannot alter their perceptions or emotions. You might not be able to accomplish this if you're attempting to gain the approval of a friend group, or you want your grandmother to see what a fine person you are. Get professional help. You can learn how to state your requirements and establish limits with the aid of a therapist. A therapist can help you learn how to speak up for yourself if you have trouble expressing yourself to others and saying no. There is nothing wrong with seeking assistance if you've made changes, but they haven't worked or have actually made the situation worse. Speak with your insurance company or a nearby mental health center to find a therapist. Obtaining a referral from a friend or doctor is another way to find a therapist. Good luck. Hope this helps. Stay tuned for more self-development videos.